There you are. I am absolutely starving. Where have you been? Been waiting ages. Hurry up and get ordering. And because you made me wait so long, you're paying. Ooh, what do I want? Well, because you're paying, I'll have beef in Szechuan, egg fried rice, chow mein, yeah, some pork in OK sauce, a nice little portion of prawn toast. Thank you very much. I am not a fat bastard. I'm just very hungry. Didn't have any breakfast, you cheeky git. What am I doing? Well, how many times have we spoken over the last few years about this 4-4-2 we keep coming up against? Indonesia, Malaysia, China, is everywhere. It's like 90% of the teams we play this 4-4-2, and it was just very familiar, and it's been bugging me. It reminded me of another Boodyverse where I was manager of Manchester Central, and my assistant manager, Joe Page, loved this tactic. He said it was the Joe Page 4-4-2 masterclass, and he used to peck my head about using it. I never did, because I didn't like it, but he used it in pre-season and won a lot of games and thought he was the bee's knees, and now, apparently, I think he's teaching it to anyone he can, wherever we are. So I sent him an email, and he's WhatsApped me, and this is what he said. Check this out.
So yeah, got your email, and yeah, I can confirm all the things that you ridiculed me for and dismissed out of hand, I'm now making a good living out of it. I'm now doing the Joe Page Asian Tactical Masterclass, the art of the 4-4-2, in association with CP Entertainment. So yeah, and it's not just Asia now. We're looking at the next part of the franchise, which is moving on to somewhere like Australia. Reno's out there at the minute, just getting all that sorted out and arranged for us. So yeah, what I've done is I've sent you a ticket, and so you can actually come along to one of the seminars and learn about it, put it on your CV, and you know what that'll mean? You'll be able to get some bigger and better jobs. Anyway, goodbye.
Well, you know what you can do with that ticket next time he goes to the toilet and there's no bog paper? Honestly, have you seen the poster? By the way, he's even brought a book out, and then one of the main titles says, "The brains behind Manchester Central's success." We never used it in a competitive match. Oh my god, I swear down, all that's done is motivate me and hopefully you to just dominate this year, not use his tactic, and batter anyone who does use his tactic and win everything, hopefully. Seriously, anyway. Waiter, where's my beef Szechuan? Hurry up. Hello and welcome to the Road to Anywhere, our Journeyman adventure together here on Football Manager. As always, thank you for your view. But if you're feeling extra generous, do all the other stuff. And you know what that is by now. But yeah, cheers for coming back. Really appreciate it. I've really enjoyed playing this season. It's been fun. It is weird, this game, how you have it in your head, oh, I don't really want to go to China, but I love China. It's so much fun. Really competitive. I love how each season a team can come up and do well. I think it's because of this short contract thing, and I don't know, it seems like there's a lot of turnaround, so some teams can become good and then become shit, but then you've still got the guys who are good, like Shandong, and I think they're very good, to be fair. So if we ever want to do really well, as in win a title, we're going to have to topple Shandong. But this year, no messing about. Got a bit of football to play. It's a good job I've been off for a couple of days, because I've got the Super Cup, I've got Champions League. It's very exciting. Now, the only big player to go of any note is Welthen, the Brazilian, 34 years old. I got $250,000 for him. Decent season out of him. He had the odd injury. But what I wanted to hopefully do was readjust my foreigners, and I had a good foreign centre-half coming in. So I didn't really want to waste two foreign spots on one position, which I have been doing with two strikers. So I found this lad, who, ignore his finishing, is brilliant. Now, he could cost 2 million eventually, but wow, did they let me break it down. I think I only paid like 250 grand initially, so happy days. But this kid has got some ability, great mentals, great physicals. He's got some good technicals. It's just for a striker, you kind of want maybe more than a 5 for a finishing, but don't let that put you off. We have another biggish signing, close to 2 million eventually, and it's Giao Sai. I don't know, but he's a good little player. Got myself another left back from the same team, similar kind of value. I like him. That was our issue, I think. We had one left back left on a free. I think the other, was it Wang Nan? I might have mentioned him in the past. He's had to go and join the army team for a year. And then I got this chap for 32 grand from Grasshoppers. right? He's going to play left back and in midfield anywhere I want him to, anywhere he can. Now, he's got tons of caps. And there's a few players like this, really good ones, in their mid-30s, which in Europe, in a big league, I'd probably shy away from. But in China, they will boss it for you. He was the only one who wanted to come. Still no investment. Like I said, I did trim this squad down. I'm not going to bore you with it. I've got tons to get through. Cut a lot of people. Let a lot of people leave on a free. Really trimmed down the under-21s. And we've got loads of room, really, in the wages. I think I've brought the wage bill back. But I think the team better. I genuinely do. I mean, you've seen them all last year. You know the main guys, surely. Like Dabo, I think will kick on this year. I want him to play more. The goalkeeper wants to leave, won't sign a new deal, but he's signed till 2029. Will I still be here? Hopefully I can keep him. But the rest of them, Yu Junior, Brandon Loughton is a legend. So got Jose Renard, the striker, Feng Li, the winger, who's absolutely brilliant. Jose Eduardo, who's probably going to play a bit more in midfield this year. But then we did sign the new boy. Do you want to see him? Indonesian. I scouted him when he was younger, but he's just been there developing. Got him on a free. 35 caps for his country. My scouts love him as well. So yeah, I've like that's the only jig I've done really. So we had to play a playoff, the Champions League Eastern playoff, against a very good team, and it was a very close game that we won 1-0 with a Feng Li goal, putting us into the Champions League proper group stages. But then this happened. This is a Super Cup, so Shandong won the league, we won the FA Cup, Community Shield, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, 3-0 down. We came back into it and then collapsed a bit more at the end. These are the odds, and as you can see, the book is like us now. We have a very good team, and they got us what, second? Shanghai and all that behind us. A lot of managerial changes. Erik ten Hag has left Beijing, didn't get a sack. There's a few more manoeuvrings. I don't think there's anyone massive. Not tons of money spent, even though I know there's money in this league, but there was lots of turnarounds. So here we are now on the 20th of April, the day I played my final Champions League group game, and it started off brilliantly for us. We had a bit of a wobble, but we've got through and we won our group. But there's something, you'll see that in a minute, which I don't think happens in the European Champions League. I don't think it would happen, and I'm surprised it has happened on here. And does it happen? I want to know, because I don't know. Maybe you know the rules more than me, but you'll see for yourself. But yeah, we won 1-0 away at Sydney, which is brilliant. Then we beat Persib, one of our old rival from back in the day, Indonesia, 3-0. Then I beat the Japanese team, Yokohama, 2-0. Then Persib, in a shock result, it was a shock result, beat me 3-1. I drew with Sydney, and then the last game I won 6-1, so it was okay. But have you seen who I've drawn in the second round? Now, in European group stages, you win your group, you get a second. But you get second from another group, not your group. So I've drawn Sydney, a team I've drawn with, Unbeaten. But anyway, you know what is happening. You must have seen it. I've not blocked it out. If you've got a good eye and looked at the top of the screen, you'll have noticed we are top of the league. After 5 games at this point, won 5 games. I swear down, right? I'm not saying I'm going to win anything. These things I'm not going to win. I'm going to be honest with you. I've got to a good point at the end where there's going to be hopefully some drama with a few things, right? But there's a potential for something to happen in this. I've never heard anyone talk about. It's never happened to me. Maybe it's happened to you. And if it does happen, I reckon I'm odds on the first for it to ever happen to. It's now the 12th of May and we are still top of the league. Only played 9 games, drawn a couple of games, still undefeated, only 1 point ahead of Shandong, but it's Zhejiang. Now, they didn't get promoted last year, but they're not the best. I think the bookies had them down in like 12th or 13th. But look at them, and that's what I love about this league. They've got the leading goal scorer, one of the best players, but we are a brilliant side this year, like a force. And these are the results so far in the league, not many at this point, but yeah, look at that. 4-0, 4-0, 2-0, beat Shandong 1-0, beat DL Pro 4-2, the old enemy, drew with Beijing and that, drew with Evergrande, but yeah, great start. It won't continue. By the 15th of September is our run in the Chinese FA Cup. You can't always work this game out. Football is a funny old game. I did B team the first 3 games, to be fair, and then I lost in the semi-final against GZ City 2-1. I don't think we should have lost it. There were close games in the group stage, and it was a close game in the first knockout because Sydney, you know, they're not a bad side, even though I think we created more. They gave us a game, got themselves back into it, went to penalties, and we bossed them penalties. But we played very, very well. In the league at this point, we're now second, right? And this is what I was hinting at before. Has anyone else, or have you ever had an undefeated season and never won the league? Because I've had it, I could probably count on my hand the amount of undefeated seasons I've had, and one of them was in this series, wasn't it? You've seen it yourself. You usually win the league. Could it happen? I mean, that middle patch kind of hurt us. A lot of draws, but then obviously the last 5 games, winning a ton of games, beating some big teams, and at times, I swear down, playing some absolutely amazing football. So, if we look at the rest of the season, there's not long left there, is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, right? And I still might not win the league, and I could be undefeated, especially if we draw a couple more. But did you notice who we had in the last game? And this is my conspiracy theory thing. I take the mickey out of it sometimes, but I do kind of hope there is algorithms that throw these things up, that look at it at the start of the season and say, you've got a good team here, you're going to push Shandong this year. I'll make sure when we do the fixtures, they've got Shandong as the last game in the season. Now, this could be epic. So after the second round, you go to the quarterfinals, and it's just a one-off game. We've got another Australian team, a team I'm pretty sure I've gone for a job at some point and turned me down, so nah. But Wu Fei and Li Lei know how to fucking play, and we beat them 3-0. And we've got Jeonbuk in the semis. I've not played it yet. Jeonbuk in the semis. But what about the league? Well, with 2 games left to play, we're still undefeated. Loving it, right? And I've got to admit, my video came out on the Saturday. I went out, was ruined. I think most of you know I've talked about myself going out at the best night. Going at 6 AM thinking I'm 24. I'm definitely not 24. Right, and Sunday was pretty much a whitewash. Luckily, my wife went out as well. She was pretty ruined. The kids were my mum's down the road all day. So, you know, we spent the day maybe cuddling a little bit, watching a bit of TV. But mainly, I played this. And I was off Monday. And it's just been immense. And it's like, I was very worried at times, should I save it? Because, you know, sometimes you'll save a game and your phone goes out the window. We just feel unbeatable. So obviously, Wuhan, I've got next. Who I did actually beat earlier on in the season. They beat me twice last year when they just got promoted. I beat them 1-0. I've got them away. So they can beat me. So they might ruin my record. But if we draw and Shandong win, and then a draw with Shandong, I'm pretty sure Shandong will win the league. We could be undefeated and not win the league, and that'd just be the weirdest thing ever. So really, I'd love to cram it all in, but we can't have an hour-long episode. So this Jeonbuk game is going to be a replay, quick highlight game, and we'll see what we can do. And get to the Champions League final, that'll be immense. Obviously, the Shandong game could be huge. We don't know yet. We'll see how it goes in the next league game. We could be laughing by the time we get to Shandong. Let's wait and see. But this is the squad. We'll have a quick look at it before we get into the deep end, before we get nuts deep into some Football Manager. But Wu Fei is knackered, but look how many goals he scored with 5 finishing. Like I said, I am obviously going to play this now, but I'll jump in at any replays, and hopefully they're all our replays. We just need to channel that freaking energy that I got from somewhere to beat them 4-0 once upon a time. We're 1-0 up, and do you know what, right? It's only been 10 minutes in, and 3 times now they're passing it around a bit, and then they hoof it, right? And we just take it back and go at them. And I think it was the 3rd attempt now. We've just done the same thing and scored. Well, it's our time, and do you know what? The first half has been absolutely immense. It's like they're pressing full action. They're slow. They keep the ball. They're passing it around a lot, and it's like we're just on them, pushing up on them, and just taking it off him, and then cutting through and getting through. And we should have scored way more goals. Again, right? It's cut that bit. They've got it round here, and it's like my guys just on them, nick it off them, pass it around a bit, carve them open. Wu Fei 2-0. Do you know what? It's finally worked for them. They passed it around a lot in their own half, and then they long ball it, and they got that. They've done this loads, and it's not worked, but it finally has after an hour. 2-1. It's 3-1. I honestly felt like we were retiring them, but this little bit here was absolutely brilliant. When Dabo got it, pass, cuts it across here, easy tapping for the man. I think we're going to the Champions League final. Spoke too soon. Here we go, watch. Another one. Long ball at Lofty, and he just gets past him. He needs to wake up, doesn't he? Takes that touch. He shouldn't have scored that, in my opinion. And one of my favourite players is inside game was Junior. He got a yellow card in the 26th minute, and it said he won't be in the final because of it. A final that we are in, and he was immense, Junior. Absolutely brilliant at breaking up play and starting attacks. We were fantastic then. I know it's 3-2, but we were so much better than them. And we've got that team from Qatar. Is that the team I was the manager of? I'd have to do my research. I'm pretty sure I've done a lot of these. I'm pretty sure I was manager of them last year. We've got 2 games left in the league. And we all know, I think, how it could work, how it could happen. Shandong are playing Henan, who aren't very good, so I fully expect them to win. Wuhan, we have history, so we could lose. So we're just going to jump in at the end of this game and we'll see how it goes. Well, we're coming to the end of the game, and we have been by far the better team. 2-0 down, just scored. Dabo got us back into it, and we lost 2-1. Last time I saw Shandong were winning 2-0. What is it with Wuhan? They don't even play Joe Page's 4-4-2 masterclass. This game loves a bit of drama, and it's good for the YouTube like, but Jesus Christ, what time to lose your first game? I mean, seriously. Football, honestly. So yeah, we're going in, got to play Shandong at home, and we've got to beat them. Right, well here we go, and apparently this game is on TV, as if. So we've had to make a few changes. It's not the best team what's up out there. There's a few fatigue issues, but these lads have pushed it all season long, and do you know what, right? If we do bottle it, last 2 games of the season, how'd you get to the last 2 games of the season and lose? I have no idea. It is what it is. We're in a Champions League final. Hopefully we can win something. I just feel like we are the underdogs. This team over the last couple of years, we're building it on nothing. Come up against a team like Shandong, who've got some of China's best players, like real good players, and I have got money. I mean, I just wonder why our club has 0 investment, and I imagine if this was one of them says where I was staying at them forever, we'd probably get a takeover or something eventually, surely, because with a bit of money, if I had 30-40 million, some of the players I could have got in this club, wow, I'd win everything. But I like that. I like having to craft a team with not a lot. Right, here we go. Come on, boys. Come on, Feng. It's fine, Wu Fei. Back to Feng. Back to Wu. 5 finishing. So yes, we are currently top of the league. By a point, can we please stay there? My God, honestly, look at Wu Fei battling the lads and not giving up. And Loughton, mate, well done, nearly. Oh, I didn't see what happened then. That's one of them where it cuts you after the incident. I hate it when it does that a bit, doesn't it? Have you noticed? It like cuts to it and you're like, what's just happened? And you think you got a penalty, we haven't, we've got a free kick and nothing happens of it. But I hate it when it does that. Right, come on, Loughton, we just cut them right out. Trying to be fancy again. My boys do that a lot. Don't take no shit. Long ball on here to Chen Yan. Good little player. Crosses it over. Feng Li. Free kick though for Shandong. Can they get himself back into it? Oh, come on. Well, it's half time and it's 2-1. And we have been the better team, to be fair. I'm a bit disappointed with that goal. They just need to... Just 45 minutes. 45 minutes away from toppling the Kings of China. Oh, Loughton. Oh! Brandon Loughton. I just didn't expect that. I think Wu Fei had 2 guys on him. He just somehow nodded it on to him. And Loughton with a finish. A beautiful finish. Come on, boys. Come on. This is it. I love it. Love this game. Absolutely love this game. When things like this happen. Can't believe I was this close as well to maybe doing a treble. That'd have been immense. This close as well to having an undefeated season. But you know what? If we can win this title and become the emperors of China, and go on to the Champions League final, man, this is cool. Feng Li again with a corner. Is anyone going to get onto it? No, but we're going to pick this back up. Jose Eduardo back to Feng. Feng has a shot. Dabo now. Come on, lads. Oh, it's got through. He's not even the best player, Gio Hayes, but he's not it on to Brandon. Brandon Loughton one-on-one. Very rarely misses. And Jiao Heel, whatever his name is, who's pretty shit on paper, makes it 4-1. Bring that title to me now. We've been neck and neck all year. We've switched 1 and 2 many times. It's been so close. And that, to me, is way deserved. That, I say it all the time, but it's why I play this game. And why I don't simulate, because this feeling I have inside, I feel like I've been with these lads every step of that way. Do you know what I mean? Decisions I've made in game I think got us to this. I've seen the lads grow, and you won't get any of that if you went in all day, would you? Hey, that's a proud moment for me, man. We are champions of China. It's taken me 3 seasons, but we finally did it, topping that table by a point over Shandong. Only lost 1 game, drawn 7. Wu Fei somehow only the second highest goal scorer, even though he scored a bucket load in all competitions. They ain't even got a player in the top 3 because we're a team. And yeah, honestly, proper chuff for that. Well, after a 16-day break and plenty of rest for my boys, we're here. Champions League. Champions League of Asia. I didn't think I'd ever get here because of just the way my career was going. Was ever going to get to a big enough club to do it? We've come to a club that needed help, and in 3 years transformed this team with not a lot of money into such a great team. But this is it. This is the biggest test. Here we are. Welcome to Qatar, where we're playing a Qatar team. Probably got loads of money in that team, but I couldn't give a rat's ass. I don't care about injuries. I believe in all my players, my entire squad. They have pushed us through one of the best seasons I've ever played. Here we go, first highlight. Loughton on the right with a throw-in to Jose Eduardo. Need big performances from these guys, the Loughtons of this world, the Wu Feis of this world. I need to remember to breathe. I quite often forget to do that in games like this. Where's that going? Feng Li's going to pick this up. Little Feng crosses it in. Oh, as always, so thank you to you guys who stick with my series. Like anything, there's always drop-offs, but you guys who genuinely enjoy what I do and support what I do and push things on, I really do appreciate it. I make this for you, not just me. I genuinely love doing this. I love creating and editing and everything, but yeah, I love sharing it. I love sharing good moments, and you guys have been with me for years. You've shared all the bad moments with me, especially with Manchester Central, because last 2 seasons at Manchester Central, we got to 2 Champions League finals and lost them both. And it hurts, and it does hurt me in real life. So I'm hoping for good things today. It's a bit weird, isn't it, that we're playing in white and they're in red. It annoys me a little bit, but it is what it is. Come on. Half an hour and it's not been the best game. I'm not going to lie. And it's not the best game right now. I felt that was coming. Come on, boys. Dropped in some encouragement. They seem to have liked that. I don't know what's up with Feng Li. I need you to up your game, mate. I know he's a bit tired, isn't it, to be fair. So it's half time. We're 1-0 down. There's not much in it. And it's not over. It ain't over till that fat lady starts singing some tunes and I cannot hear her sing. Like, come on! 45 minutes of football to play. Plenty of time to score a goal. I just need some magic. Just a little bit of magic. Alright, come on, lads. Here's Feng on the yellow. Oh, he's lofted it into the box. Can anyone get into it? Loughton can. Oh, get in, Wu Fei. Get in. 40th goal of the season. Oh, man, this is it. This is what it's all about, and it is what it's all about. Love it. Absolutely love it. And we're at it again. Wu Fei's nodded down to Feng Li. Somehow we're cutting through him. Here's Loughton. Right, Brandon Loughton on the right-hand side. 28 minutes to go. Can we pinch it in this Champions League final here in Qatar against a Qatarian team? Is that what you call them, Qatarians? No idea. Cheno. Lele, not going to pick it up. For God's sake. He's me on the yellow, which is good. Don't feel like we've got any dangerous situations where we're going to go on. Brandon fucking Loughton. Brandon Loughton deserves a statue. Oh, God's sake, seriously. Did he just do a... He just did a Ronaldo back heels cross then, didn't he? So extra time has kicked off. Brilliant. Just what I need. Extra time. Never going to fit it all in. That's always my worry. Do you know what I mean? Because genuinely, if I didn't edit my freaking episodes down, they'd be like an hour long every time. The stuff I have to cut out. No. Come on. Seriously. Hate this game. Now, one last roll of the dice. Throwing everything at him. It's probably not going to happen, and it's not going to happen. Very proud to be champions of China. I think achieving what we just achieved in the league was amazing. But me in Champions League finals, I'm on a bad roll at the minute. Could potentially be one last challenge in Asia for me. In South Korea, in a league that's a little bit better, with a team that's just survived relegation by 3 points. Have I got that in me? Or do I leave Asia altogether? I think it may be time to put this to a vote. I mean, a cracking season. It actually won quite a few manager months this year. Brilliant. 4 of them and Manager of the Year. So I picked up FA Manager of the Year last year, FA Cup Manager of the Year, and League Manager of the Year, and of course, we won the league. This season I only lost a couple of games, and to be fair, it's done wonders for my career stats, and my reputation is now 2.5 star, the best it's ever been. So after winning 2 major trophies, the club's first 2 ever major trophies, what shall I do? Well, I'm going to put that vote out there. It should be out just after the episode comes out, and if you're watching it live, if you go to the community tab on my page, you might even see any suggestions as well. I'm going to put out there 3 options. Do we stay for 1 more year? Do I at least apply for the other job and look for another job in Asia? Or do I leave Asia altogether? Hi mate, you alright? Nah, no, I'm happy. I mean, winning that title, it's amazing really, isn't it? I mean, I'm really proud of it. I'm proud of you as well. I'm proud of everyone. Champions League. Absolutely gutted. Am I ever going to get an Asian Champions League on this journey? We'll have to wait and see what other viewers at home think. If we stay, I reckon next year we'd have a great chance. I think next year we'd win a load more trophies in China. If we end up in Korea or somewhere like that, maybe we could do that in a couple of years as well. Or maybe it's time to leave Asia altogether. I don't know. I'm easy, to be fair. What? That's not mine. Why is that on the table? Have I yet been reading Joe Page's Tactical 4-4-2 Masterclass? You put that there for a joke. We are not changing to a 4-4-2 next year. No, it wouldn't have won us a Champions League. Honestly, go away.